I just can't keep it straight which one is supposed to be.
Stand up, sit down, kneel.
Our power does not extend to forgiveness.
Are we in the Protestant lands again? I can't never remember.
Maybe more the heathen ones. But
Oh,
yeah.
we're in those lands.
Okie dokie. Okay, ready? Yes. Populace of Winter's Gate and other people. Draw nigh and pay heed to the final court of their excellencies, Braun and Cemper, Baron and Baroness of Winter's Gate. They do welcome into their court Hans and Elena, their next season heirs. The kids have grown so good. I do have words, a little bit of words, but I'll save them to the end just so that, you know, we can all pretend I just had too much to drink. Okay, so in this case, I'm the one who had 2 glasses of alcohol and he had nothing. So the Baron is sober while the Baroness is slightly tipsy.
Y'all get ready for this.
You want to jump right in? I do.
Where's that camera?
I mean, I do want to. I have things to yes, go ahead. Okay, let Raiden Dean and Taylor please come before their excellency. Okay, so go ahead, Neil. My lord and lady, yes, you have held your posts with grace and honor and helped to defend these lands. Now is the time to pass the office to your successors. You are now released with thanks of their excellencies for your service to the barony. Thank you for all of your work, for inspiring. I'm so sorry that he hurt your scissors. So, like that. He had it coming. Yeah, I mean, like, you know. Yeah, please, can I award them the awards? Yes. Okay. Raiden Dean, as you have served well as their captain, they would honor you. Their excellencies hereby do admit you to the companions of the polar bear. Wear the token as a sign to all of your valor and skill on their list field and in their service. Yep, we'll have that one too. Taylor, by your example, you have inspired us all with your grace and honor. Therefore, their excellencies would also honor you by admitting you to the companion of the snowdrop. Please wear this token in pride as a sign of your ability to inspire. Do they have your leave, your excellencies? They do. Thank you so much for all you guys have done, by the way. 3 cheers for the outgoing captain and heart and newest companions of the polar bear and snowdrop. Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip!
Huzzah!
Hip!
Huzzah!
Let Lord Hans Schaefer and Lady Elena come before their excellencies.
It took you long enough.
So slow. In recognition of your valor and skill on the list field today, their excellencies are minded to appoint you captain of their militia. As captain, Hans, it will be your duty to help arm and train our militia and keep it ready in times of peace and to lead it in times of battle. Are you willing to take this duty upon yourself?
I am.
Then let all know that you hereby assume the duties of the captain of Winter's Gate until the seasons change and it is time to choose your successor. Wear this circlet proudly so all that may know that you are their captain. Also accept this baldric as a sign of your rank. That one. Lady Elena, wear this token as a symbol and reminder of the courtesy and chivalry that is the goal of all here gathered. Lady Elena, by your honor and virtue, you have inspired your champion to win this day. In recognition, this we name you Heart of Winter's Gate. Captain, place the circlet upon her head so that all may honor your inspiration. All right. You may not leave yet. Yeah. So we do want to let you guys know, just in case, is that
being captain and the heart of Winter's Gate sometimes can lead towards a baronial office. And so I just wanted to throw that out there so that, you know, you guys could prepare yourselves in case that happened. All right, we got it. All right,
You got it.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Please rise and take your places by their Excellency's side. For the newest captain and heart of Winter's Gate, hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
For the Lady Chandra, Lady Taylor, Lady Sheba, Mistress Saphira, and Lady Astrid, come before their Excellencies.
Oh, that's a young Harold.
So I started off with a full female. Everyone on my court was female, and so thus I decided to end it in the same way. However, I have asked that my heir assist me in giving out tokens of appreciation for all of your duty. Many of you have had to follow me around, figure out what I was writing, read my handwriting, pour so much water down my throat I couldn't stand it, and you have been ready at a moment's notice, and I greatly appreciate it. And so, anyway, I want to say thank you so very much for all of your hard work, and if you wouldn't mind to give them away, to give these away. I did actually make these myself with 102 fever, I want to add. So if there's anything weird on them, then just smile. So, but thank you so much for all that you have done. You are my final court, but you are always guys going to be in my heart. So thank you for all that you've done. I really appreciate it. And you've even looked out for the Baron and his Spanx. So I greatly appreciate that too. So, thank you.
You already got extra.
Thank you. You actually have my whole department in my service.
Long live the Baroness!
Long live the Baroness!
When Mistress Saphira and Baroness Elisheva please come before their Excellencies.
So I know that you did a lot of Viking, and I actually did a lot of research, and these are Viking earrings that I've made. I did not cast any of them, but I actually can document all of the goodies in blank. Thank you so much for being our herald, for heralding at a moment's notice, for making up heralding when the Baroness said, I want to do this, and you just smiled and said, yes, Your Excellency. Do we have a ceremony for that? I have no idea, but she made it on the fly. And so I greatly appreciate it. Lady Saphira, I actually have something else for you. I have a baronial survival kit, which is coming soon. Yeah. Actually, to be honest with you, in the baronial survival kit, it basically states when dealing with the Baroness and Skyping, tell her to get a glass of wine and sit down and speak with her. And then it says when dealing with the Baron, go get a shot of whiskey for yourself and then deal with the Baron. Thank you for everything. You've you all don't know this, but there have been many late night talks. There have been many times that I, myself as a Baroness, have floundered, and I have not known what to do or how to progress. And my seneschal has literally been my right-hand woman all the way. And when you became a pal, we could not have been happier, because you brought so much experience into the SCA, and I have always felt blessed that I was able to benefit from all of your experience and all of the things that you have taught me. And I hope that as I go forth from my baronial office, that I can make you proud, because I think you're wonderful. And so thank you for everything. And I will get you that alcohol and wine and the scotch as soon as possible. So thank you very much. It's a TARDIS. It's not ticking.
It's bigger on the inside of the bag.
Cookie.
A cookie?
Not a
Cookies, I want them back.
It is a box.
It's a box. Woohoo!
It is a box.
It's a Bernie box.
I believe. Yeah, I made that one.
Yeah, she did that.
Heroin showed me. So, and I didn't even burn myself once.
Twice, maybe.
So thank you. Folks. Oh, sorry.
Would the Lady Kiara come please before their excellencies?
Come by me.
Unfortunately, you left my barony. And I've been trying to find ways of getting you back here, but it has not, been for naught, including a serious attempt at hiring a ninjas to throw you into a van. But, yeah, it all makes sense now. Thank you for helping me with wool floors. Thank you so much for jumping in and being the first one. Boy, do you have helium hands. And anyway, so thank you for all that you have done. And even in a distance, the times that I have gone down south, when I haven't had a Lou around, lady in waiting, you have been willing to take on that duty for me, and I greatly appreciate it. So thank you. This is actually a hairpiece, so you can stick it in your hair.
Awesome. I do that a lot.
Yeah, okay, excellent. And so thank you for all that you have done. You are more than welcome to do that.
Okay. So, however, there's a really late entry into the Beast in Any mode.
Yes.
So there is a story.
We must hear it then.
Rodrigo would like to tell.
We would love to hear a story.
Rodrigo, would you like to grace everybody with your story?
He's so coy.
He's like, maybe.
I know
will
you're
think
kind
about
of
that.
shy and retiring, but we come on up here and give it your best shot.
Sing out, please. Yes, you may.
You guys are a mean lot. Tough crowd. All right. I've got a story. It's a two-part story. It's one that, okay, well, at least one of you's heard before. Okay, at least one of you's heard this story before. And I've always told it a specific way, but I decided it needed to be told a different way for this particular competition. So this is my entry into the Beast in Any Mode category. So it starts out. It's a good summer. It's nice, warm, plenty of fishing. Plenty of fishing. The rivers were teeming with salmon. And the salmon was so yummy. And the hills were filled with blueberries. Oh my goodness, I couldn't get enough of them, right? Well, you know, I just kept going from river to lake, from Blueberry Hill to Blueberry Hill, and everything was just going good. And one day I decided to come down off the mountain. And as I came down off the mountain, I didn't hear it, but I caught its scent. There was scent I smelt. And though my belly was full, and I was happy and content, this smell, ooh, it was steak tartare. It was escargot. This smell, it was a good smell. There was food ahead. So, I wandered. Until I found the source of the smell. And the source of the smell was a female. It made sense to me. And she was wounded. And I thought, she is ripe for the taking. For the picking! So I followed her. But she went to this strange place where there were a ton of beasts. I mean, a lot of beasts. And they smelled horrible. I was like, oh my goodness. Why did she go there? There's so many of these beasts that I see. And they have these weird tree things, or things that used to be trees, and they're going in them and out of them, and they're weird, because one minute they'll be up high like they're about to attack me, and the next minute they'll be down low in some strange, weird fashion. So I waited, because I'm patient. She's got to come out of there sooner or later. But she doesn't come out. She goes out the other side, and one of these other beasts has a really loud noise maker. Bang, bang! I'm like, whoa, I don't want to be anywhere near this. So I wait, and that night, I saw some of my other friends, and I told them, I said, hey, you and your kids there, yeah, there's this place with a bunch of monsters, beasts, don't go there. Well, they didn't listen. Apparently, they caught a whiff of something. Maybe it was vodka or scotch, and it was outside of one of these strange contraptions that I didn't know what it was. So they went up and investigated it. And they got close to the monsters. The little ones, though. They only got close to the little ones. But then they got chased away. They came back and told me their story. So I went back. And I started walking. I started walking around, just keeping the monsters and beasts at bay, but so I could see. Because I was looking for that nice lady with a good thigh wound. I was looking, and then all the beasts saw me. And they all came running and got a little ways away from me, and they had these strange pieces of tree. And they were banging them on something, making all kinds of racket and noise, and I didn't like it, and I was getting all upset. But I wasn't going to leave, because that nice, wonderful woman with the thigh wound was there, right? So I stayed. They couldn't chase me off. I was the fearsome one. But they were nasty beasts. Until suddenly, I caught a smell. And let me tell you, you've sometimes had that smell in your life. I mean, you've sometimes had, excuse me, can I borrow? Oh, sorry, sir. I won't borrow. Sometimes had that smell in your life that made you just want to go and get rid of all the blueberries you've just eaten. This was one of those smells times 10. Kind of like a diaper. Anyway, I heard this. I smelt this smell. I quickly looked up, found its source. And I stared at it. And it stared back at me. And I shook my head because I had never smelled anything that bad in my life. Shook my head, looked back at it again. And it stared me down. And I said, if you can do that smell, I'm gone. So I left.
I love you.
And found some blueberries on the next hill and rubbed my face in them for days on end trying to get rid of that smell. So now, part 2 of the story. No crap, there I was. Myself, my lady, Halbjorn, and his lady, atop a hill much like the one you see over there, and harassing our summer coronet campsite was a black bear. And this black bear had been harassing our camp. It had even partaken of the comitatus beverages left out for them. But it was still